We got the leaked Harbor Freight Spring Black Friday deals here for you right now. Now, full disclosure, I did get these a few weeks ago, but there were other deals going on, so I kind of sat on them. My apologies, but I do have to say this. I predicted this back in January. I said, you know what? As sales are declining across the board for retailers, the prices are going to go down as well. And this year is just huge. Spring Black Friday is blowing up. Let's jump into the deals. Now, the first one is a meh kind of deal. It's a great generator, don't get me wrong, but this Predator generator here, this is at $900, it's a decent price. It's a great generator, 5,000 watt, dual fuel, super quiet, inverter generator, remote start, CO secure. It nails everything right there on the head, but it's just an okay kind of price. The Portland pressure washer over here, it's kind of the opposite. It's a meh kind of pressure washer, but that price, $65. Haven't seen prices like that in years. All right, then we go over to the US General, the brand new Series 3, available in 8 colors now. You're looking at 56 inch by 22 inch roll cab here. It's on sale, $100 off, down to $800. That's an okay price. We got the Apex winch here. This is the Badlands. This is the best of the best, 12,000 pound capacity with the synthetic rope, with the wireless remote, coming in at $500. That's a solid price. How about now? Let's talk welders, because oh my gosh. Now, I will say this, the Chicago welder there, that thing it's an all right welder. If you're on a super tight budget, I totally get it. But the titanium flux core welder is down to $135. I don't think I've seen that price since launch. And that was way pre-pandemic, okay? This is a ridiculous price on something like this. Maybe they've seen like the Yes Welders and the other stuff we've been talking about on Deals of the Week. You are subscribed to Deals of the Week, right? Every Monday we got the hottest deals. Anyway, $135. I have this welder. Bought it with my own money. Did I? Wait, I don't remember. They may have sent it to me. Anyway, just assume they sent it to me. Anyway, point is, I absolutely love it. It's a super small lunchbox little welder, super lightweight. Take it anywhere. Is it going to give you the cleanest welds? No, it's flux core, but no gas tank. Easy. It's the hot glue gun of welders, and $135. Brother, that thing has been selling for way over that. I mean, up in the 170s, 180s. This is a ridiculous price down to $135. Anyway, let's keep going here. We got the Hercules, the 12-inch sliding miter saw. This is a standard sale price for this. But you know what? That is the launch sale price. When it first came out, when I was one of the first people to review this thing, $300 is where it's at. This is a great deal on that saw. I know there's a lot of other 12-inch sliding miter saws that are kind of coming down in price, kind of getting close to that. If you know of one that can compete with it at the level of quality, drop line shadow, the whole 9 yards, let me know down in the comments if there's something that's down there that compete and is at least a close kind of price point. The Predator gas auger at $189, $190 there. For the gas auger, that's a good solid deal for spring. We got the McGraw, what you could call them, the twins, the McGraw twins, because we always see this deal, the pancake and the hot dog, 3-gallon, your choice, $50. That's a standard deal. The Avanti sprayer coming in at $200. That's a solid deal on that. I mean, it's a great sprayer, and at $200, springtime's time to freshen everything up. We got the Daytona Jacks, 2 of them for $28. That's an okay deal. How about this? The Predator, the Pittsburgh 3-ton floor rapid pump jack. $89.99, $90. Now, a lot of people ask me, is this as good as the Daytona? Honestly, yeah, it is. I mean, if you look at it as, will it lift it, will it lift 3 tons? Just like the Daytona, it will. Will it lift it as fast? Maybe not as fast. Will it lift it as high? Not quite as high as some of them. But you know what? For $90, for the average DIYer, great deal. Do I have the Daytona? Yes, I like the Daytona. I had the low profile and the high profile. I want to be able to lift my BMW and my 1-ton pickup truck. But that may not be what you need. For the basic around the shop kind of thing, at home, $90 for a 3-ton Pittsburgh. I mean, it doesn't come in the pretty colors, but for $90. All right, but let's talk about this next deal. The next one is the buy 20 volt 5 amp hour. Basically, you buy the 5 amp hour battery from Hercules, and you buy the charger for $100, and you get any one of those tools. Make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. Any one of those tools free. And I got to tell you, if you look at it like this, 5 amp hour battery, charger, and you can get a brushless tool like that impact driver, which is an absolute beast, for $100. That is a ridiculous price. Think about this. This tool competes at the top level. It competes with Flex. It competes with Milwaukee. It competes with DeWalt. It's right up there swinging with the big boys, and it's $100. And it's a 5-year warranty and a 3-year warranty on the battery. That is, think about this. How much does a 5 amp hour Milwaukee, just the battery, cost you? All right, that's insane. There's a lot of great tools there to choose from on that list. But I got to tell you, I definitely, if you've been thinking about dipping your toes in the Hercules line, this might be a good excuse to try it, because it's grown to become an absolute beast of a line for the money there. We got we got tarps for $2.99. We got, of course, look at the nitrile gloves back down to $5. Oh my gosh. 100 pack for $5. Thank goodness there. Those things were so high priced for so long. We got some cheap safety glasses. Of course, I cannot, look at this. The freaking 30 caliber ammo box is back down to $3. That is a great deal. The ratchet tie-down straps, those are okay. The dolly there, I've actually got 2 of those in my shop. I've got them dedicated there for $9. That's a good deal on that one. All right, next up, we've got a couple more Predators. Now look at this. This is a smoking deal, guys. The 9,500 watt super quiet inverter generator, CO Secure, for $1,800. That is less than I bought it for years ago. And yes, the wife and I, we bought that with our own money. She's like, I want the biggest, best generator we have, or they have. So we bought the 9,000, and we bought it, and we got the extended warranty on it. Well, a year later, they came out with this thing. It was a little more power, super quiet inverter, and we're like, we got to upgrade to that. Well, Harbor Freight has a little secret. If you buy the extended warranty, you can bring it back. Manager's discretion, if you haven't beat the thing, rolled it down the hill, that kind of stuff. Manager's discretion, and you can trade it in full price towards the new one. And that's what we did. We brought in that 9,000, said, here you go. Here's our extended warranty, paid the difference, walked out the door with it. But we paid more than that 3 years ago or wherever when this thing came out. That is a screaming deal on that generator. It is a fantastic generator. The 3,500 watt super quiet all the way down to $650. That's been running in the $850, almost $900 at times. That has been the classic RV generator for years. Although honestly, today, if I was going to spend my money, I'd get the 5,000. But it's a good generator. In fact, Harbor Freight sent me one, and I sent it off with a buddy of mine he and his wife do full timing. Rick and Kelly, hope you all are having a great time. We're going to be down your way here shortly. Anyway, point is that they've been living with this thing for over a year at this point, and they absolutely love it. You see them all over the RV parks. It's become a standard go-to one. Honda used to be king. Hard to find a Honda these days out there. Maybe because they've started replacing some of those internal parts with plastic. Could be. Who knows? No, I do know. They have. Anyway, we got the 4375 watt gas powered generator there with CO Secure Tech. That's your standard loud open cage generator, just bringing you a large amount of power for a cheap price. $380. That's a solid price on that. We got the portable canopy cover there for $190. The pop-up tent is honestly decent. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to pop-up tents. I held off on using this one. It's not a bad pop-up tent. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. The wood chipper for $500, that's an okay price. The gas engine, these are okay prices. I'm looking for stuff to get excited about. The Franklin ladder at $95. I have both the Franklin ladder and the Little Giant. I don't really even distinguish when I go to grab one. I don't go like, hey, I'm going to get this one or the other one. So if you're going to buy one, save the money, get the Franklin. Let's see here, we got solar cells for $150. We got a corded chainsaw here for $35. That's a pretty good deal. The outdoor lights, those are great. If you're looking to add a little mood lighting outdoor around the patio, that kind of stuff, that's a great option. The Bauer electric pressure washer for $190. Now here's the deal right here. We got the 80 volt, this is the Atlas line. This is the best of the best over at Harbor Freight when it comes to outdoor power equipment. You buy one battery, the 80 volt, 2.5 amp hour / 40 volts. So it's like a flex battery. It'll do 80 at 2.5 or 40 at 5 amp hour. You buy that battery for $140 and you get one of these tools free. And they are fantastic tools. Here's the caveat. You still got to buy a charger. I really wish they would have lumped in like they did with the Hercules. Buy the battery, buy the charger, then get the tool. It's one of the things with the Atlas, it kind of like, I don't know. I've been kind of sour on the Atlas. I'd like to see some better package deals for them. I bet you all would as well. Let me know if you're in the Atlas line, if you're happy with your purchases, if you think I'm wrong on this, let me know it in the comments. Maybe I need to adjust the way I'm looking at this. But you better prove your point. Anyway, next up we got tires. Look at that. We got the magnetic tool holder there for $1.94. That's kind of standard long-term pricing. Yeah, the brushes. Okay, and we get the zip. A pack of these is always good to throw in the truck. All right, next page we got. Check this out. Spring Black Friday deals. We got the 20-volt cordless half-inch ultra torque with friction ring, tool only for $150. Yes, this thing is an absolute beast of a tool. I cannot tell you how much I love this thing. It's huge. We got all the little settings down there. This hangs with all the big boys, and at $150, it's really beating them in price. Then once you get you get one of the good battery deals and the charger deal, all the whole 9 yards, you can really build up the Hercules line here. You get a whole setup for not much money. This thing is definitely worth the dough, though. All right, let's put that back over there. We got the let's see, we got the standard brushless cordless impact wrench there. What do we got here? We got the 20-volt ultra torque for $150. Oh, and the other one's tool only for $150. What's the deal? What am I missing here? All right, Harbor Freight, you got me on this one. My dyslexia must be jumping in here because I'm not seeing. I can get the ultra torque or the high torque for $150. Both are tool only. Why would I choose the high torque and not get the ultra torque? I guess maybe weight. Is the high torque, is the ultra torque, does it just weigh that much more? I don't know. Anyway, random orbit palm sander there for $40. That's a nice deal. We got the Warrior, the classic $10 grinder. That's still a thing. The miter saw, I'm not a big fan of that. All right, let's jump down here. We got ourselves some Bauer stuff, okay? So let's talk about the Bauer. We got the 20-volt 5-amp, same deal basically. Same deal as the Hercules. You buy the 5-amp Bauer battery, you buy the charger, now you're paying $90 and you get one of these tools. I've talked about it before. I gotta say, I think the grease gun's the best deal, but there's a lot of good ones in there. The nailer, the impact wrench, the pole saw. I love that pole saw. Anyway, let's jump down here to these other deals. We got the corded impact for $55. I'll be honest, thing's a little big. Okay, it's a torpedo. Let's be honest. It's good for taking off wheels and that kind of stuff. You're not going to go get in there and be like pulling alternators and stuff with this. It's just too big and bulky. But if all you want to do is pop off some wheels every so often, maybe do some work on some farm equipment, that kind of stuff, you're doing like a lot of outside kind of things, it should probably get the job done in most cases. Everyone I know who has it is pretty happy with it. So there you go. We got the rotary hammer quarter tool there for $70. Again, I can't say enough about the conditioner tool. For $100, that thing is an absolute steal. We got the brushless cordless high torque there for Bauer. Again, tool only for $100. That is an absolute beast at $100. We got the polisher, that of course that's a go-to standard. Pros use that night and day. The half-inch drill driver, I'm not a big fan of it. I know it's the full kit. You get the battery and everything else. Spend a little bit extra money, get the brushless, you'll be super happy that you did. All right, let's see the other. We got shop towels for $229, yada, yada, yada. Okay, you can see the rest of them. Let's jump along here. Okay, we're on the last page here. We got the 42-inch by 22-inch roll cab Series 3 on sale, down from $600 to $530 if that's your cup of tea. We got torque wrenches for $12. Look at this. The Daytona 3-ton low-profile Super Duty floor project. And this is the big one. This is the top of the line here that comes with the warranty. I think it's got a 2 or 3 year warranty tacked on with it. Available in candy apple red, orange, yellow, and practically a metallic candy plum crazy purple. You got to see the red and the purple in store because pictures don't do it justice. We got the Master Quinn set there. People love this set. This is normally $400. That's 25% off, folks, down to $299. That's a buy it now price on that. The Pittsburgh set, that's okay. Some people like that. The Icon seat, that's a fantastic seat for $65. Decent price on the 9,500 pound winch there for $290. $100 on that. That's pretty normal. $18. That's kind of been, you know what? That's a great price, but it's been at that price on sales for the past couple years. So that's that's a decent price. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that just jumps out at me. The air wrench for $90, that's pretty decent. Let's see here. The electric fly and insect swatter. Do not hit your spouse on the rear end with this. It will go badly for you. Ask me how I know. All right. Anyway, and of course the cushion grip screwdrivers there for $4.98. I don't care if they were $1. Don't buy them. They're terrible. I'm sorry. Someone had to say it. All right. Now what I've got for you is we got the new tools. This is the stuff that's just been released. Okay. And there's some really hot items in here. So let's jump into it. First off, now this one came out a little while back. We got the Central Machinery lathe here, but this just dropped today. That is the Bauer 14-inch by 20-inch electric variable speed. This is the lathe that you've been waiting for. Electric multi-speed, plus you got 3 belt speeds you can adjust on it. This for $550. Now you're like, well, is this a good deal? What else is out there? I did some research on it. This is pretty much identical to Grizzly and Win. All 3 of them are selling the same one, except Grizzly's selling it for $700 plus $200 shipping, and Win's got it for $637 with Prime shipping, so you're getting it for free. Or you can just walk into a Harbor Freight and grab this for $550. And that's not even a sale price. I can't wait to see what the sale price on this sucker is going to be. But I'm going to say this. People have been waiting for this. We leaked here on the channel. You're subscribed to the channel, right? We've been covering Harbor Freight for years. There's a lot of other pretenders out there. But if you want the real behind-the-scenes info, you got to be at the Den of Tools. Anyway, like and subscribe. Point is this. That we leaked this last year that this was coming out. And people have been waiting for this. This is going to be one of these tools that are going to be hard to find, because as soon as they get in stock, people are going to be buying them up. So if you're a woodworker and you've been thinking about dabbling and this is the one you've been waiting to pull the trigger on, you're going to have to haunt your local Harbor Freight, find out when it comes in, and snag it as soon as you can. All right, next up we've got the here we go. We got a couple pressure washers. I'm guessing that they just have updated engines in them. The Predator 4400 at $900. The 3200 at $400, and the 2650 there at $350. Now we also look at this. Viking has a new charger engine starter alternator tester. This thing looks cool. We've only seen the Syntec one before. Viking is, Harbor Freight's got their good, better, best, right? Well, in this stuff, they only have basically their good and their best. They jump straight up to the top. Syntec's at the bottom, Viking's at the top. This thing looks really nice. I haven't had a chance to play with it. In fact, I've only seen it online here. We'll have to wait and see if it really pans out. But all the other stuff I've seen from Viking has been really good. So I got high hopes on this one. Anyway, $200 on that, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Looks like a pretty nice setup. If you got a small shop, lots of equipment, you might need to jump start every so often, this might be the thing to go with. All right, next up, we've got off-road lights. Harbor Freight is set to just rock the off-road world. Now, here's the thing a lot of people don't know. A lot of the design guys and on the teams there at Harbor Freight are actually off-roaders and overlanders. I've seen pics that they send me every so often of them out in the desert just having fun on their own. These guys are serious about their off-road fun. That's why you've been seeing so much with the winches and stuff like that and the off-road jacks, that they're really serious about this stuff because it's their passion too. These off-road lights, now they did leak them to a couple of teams professional Baja kind of teams, guys running the 1000 kind of stuff, guys running the Mint 400. Congrats, by the way, to the team. My son's friend was on one of the teams that won their segment there at the 400. Anyway, congrats, guys. Point is that these things have just been, everyone's seen them, everyone who's touched them has been blown away about the quality for the cost. And they chew through these lights on those teams. I mean, you're doing that kind of speed through the desert, sand, rock, stuff getting kicked up. They absolutely love the build quality of these lights. I was going to do a light bar on my truck. I might actually now do a set of the the spotlight combos here, because these things are fantastic. You can leave it just like that, or there's a shell that goes on it that gives it the amber hue if that's what you're looking for, and then they got the protective cover that goes over that, so you can actually, keep them nice when you're not using them. And they come with the full mounting bracket, the full kit, nice angled metal there, the steel there, the whole thing, nice, easy use, good waterproof connections. $150 on that one. Then they've got the 4 LED off-road spot flood combo there for $100. You see these bottom lights, they're more diffused, kind of give it more of that kind of floodlight, whereas this is the spotlight itself, all right? Next up, we've got a new Bauer circ saw, probably just a reworking on that one. We got the new Doyle combo adjustable wrench combination. Oh, I say combo, adjustable wrench there on that. We got a couple shears in the Doyle line. They look pretty good. Nice little shears there. And then we got Bauer 20-volt 6-port sequential charger with dual USB ports. And you know what? I got it in-house. Look at this puppy. Look at that. There's your USBs right there. We got your lights up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports. Nice solid base. Ports or spots to hang it there if you want. We got the cord on the back end. Great grip handle on it. This thing is an absolute beast. Yes, it's sequential. That means you're going to be charging one battery at a time. But you think about it, I mean, you got one 110. You're not going to charge all 6 at the same time. At least I don't think so. Maybe some of the electrician folks can jump in. I don't know if you could rapid charge 6 batteries at once off of one outlet without blowing a fuse. Anyway, 20-volt 6-port sequential charger, dual USB. If you're serious about the Bauer line, that's got to be a must-have. That's gonna take the place of 2 of your chargers. Toss those out. Now you got 6 charging ports and 2 USB for $80. Oh, come on. All right, and next up, actually last one I should say, we got the Hallmaster ladder. I've seen these. These have been around for years, and I have thought about it. Yes, maybe as a Dodge guy, maybe I'm a little bit jealous of the Ford guys with that extending step kind of thing. Once you get older and those knees start to go, hopping up in the back of that pickup truck is not as easy as it looks. And, my buddy's got a Ford, and he just flaunts that little step ladder kind of thing. I've thought about getting this. For me, I don't know, because when it's not in use, it folds nice, flat, and flush against your tailgate. But anytime you want to slide something in there, you got to fold it out of the way first, and that just is frustrating. And if I want to get up and in there, I can just send one of the Cubs up and in there. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I got to tell you, I think it's an interesting solution. For $40 though, I think that's a good bit cheaper than the ones that I've been looking at, but honestly, it's been a while since I've looked at them. Anyway, there you go. Let me know what you think the best deal was that you're looking for Spring Black Friday. We're going to check out all the deals. We're going to find the deals over at Home Depot. We're going to find the deals over at Lowe's. And next week, we're going to be at National Hardware Show down in Vegas at the Vegas Convention Center. Check it out. We're going to be trying to do live coverage every day while we're down there. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.